Hello, welcome back to the channel, everybody. So in the last, well, actually one of the last community posts I did, we've done so many at this point. I asked you guys which EZA is better, EZA Int Janemba or EZA Str Janemba. That's what this video is going to be about today, and kind of answering that question, because I feel like it's something that we all kind of ask ourselves every once in a while. You know, it's kind of like that one of those deep, meaningful things, kind of like where we all come from, right? You know, it's just one of those things that we have to figure out. We have to figure out which is the better one, and that's what we're going to be doing in this video. So by the way, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. We are currently 200 subscribers away from 3K, bro. We're fighting for that 3,000 subscriber mark, so any support means the world. So let's go ahead and look at these amazing comments. So first one here is our Janemba, because he's better defensively by being able to dodge and just having insane high defense, plus hitting numbers like 4 million in Janemba will hit a little harder, but I prefer dodge chance and overall better defensive side. I feel what did I respond? Not yet. Okay. So here's my response. I see. Okay, I definitely see. I definitely see that. 100%. Str Janemba is better defensively. Just out, you know, just outright, he is going to be a bit better defensively. But the thing is, they're both guarding, right? So the thing, Int Janemba is already guarding as well. So having a little bit of extra defense and a little dodge is cool, but it's not really necessary. And I think that's kind of like the biggest thing for me. It's just like, it's not super impactful to anything that he has that. But yeah, I do agree though. He definitely does get a bit more defense. STR better in my opinion with his higher defense capabilities and consistency. And also he's STR, so he's got that nice built-in crit. Good point. Has guaranteed guard, amazing link set, no real restrictions other than a lack of teams, which both units already share. Are on just a more well-rounded unit. Gave me so I'm not sure which one you're talking about, but I agree. There's no difference, but I would go with Int Janemba. Yeah, there's not really much of a difference. I'm gonna be honest, there really isn't. Koido, they're pretty much the same in power. I just prefer Int because Int Janemba has been around for much longer, and it's a lot easier to get Int Janemba. Int 1, since he's easy to rainbow thanks to the redstone. I have been playing for 1100 plus days, and I pulled my only copy of Str Janemba on the last step of banner. Okay. They are the same dude. Sam unit STR slightly better. I got STR rainbow and it wouldn't do. Yeah. I prefer Int Janemba due to bias because he's my first SSR. Fair enough. I didn't have much of an opinion either way before, but with the same name update, I feel like it matters even less now. If I had to pick, I would go for Int for nostalgia. Yeah, feel that. Because again, they're pretty neck and neck. STR had so much potential, but they held back. The dodge stack is good, but imagine if along with it he built his attack for the turn. Each time he dodged, it didn't need to be much, but it needed to be and it would be restricted to him being in slot 1. Attacks coming before he attacks, and the RNG of his dodge. He could have just been better. He's good, but wish he was better. I agree. That's my biggest thing with Str Janemba. I feel like they could have added a little bit more, because again, we really shouldn't be having the conversation if the STR is better, because obviously STR should just be outright better than him. But unfortunately, he's really not outright better than him. He's slightly better, but not outright. Neither. I just want to monitor my boy Tegbu. STR Janemba is just a disappointment compared to Int. They could have done so much for this Janemba. Instead, it feels like they got scared he would be too strong and held back and gave him a very unreliable bonus dodge. Int Janemba already changed the game. They could have at least done something like have him orb change to help the STR Janembas, which would have helped Tech Janemba. Yep. I think Janemba is overpowered when we already have Tech Gohan. Good point. The STR one is very defensively and has a better team, type team, so it's Team STR, but the Int one can do more damage, and he has been on many banners as a redstone unit and has been in the game for way longer, so more players will have him randomly over the STR one. Very good point. The one I have at 100% Int. Okay, STR Janemba is really Int Janemba just slightly better. I understand he's disappointed, but honestly, I don't really understand why people underrate him so much. Yeah, I get what Mr. Burrito's saying as well, because a lot of people, we all kind of crapped on Str Janemba, unfortunately. He's good. He's not a bad unit by any means. He's a good unit, but they could have done more. They could have tweaked it a little bit more. I like that one guy when he mentioned that every time he dodged, maybe give him an attack stack would have helped. You know, something with that dodge. And the thing is, the dodge doesn't stack forever. So, we'll read it again. So, medium chance of evading enemies attack includes super attack. Chance of evading enemies attack includes super attack plus 10% within the same turn. Each attack evaded. So, it's it's only within that turn, right? Which is not that great, in my honest opinion. I think that's okay. Personally, it's good, but I'm not. I mean, it's nothing out of this world by any means. It's okay, but I feel like they should have done a little bit more, because the thing is, Int Janemba, he guards, meaning a chance of evading enemies' attack, and he gets an extra 40% attack when guard is activated. Well, his guard is, he's always activating, you know, guard. Let me see something. 16,219, 16,001. Oh, so his attack stats actually higher, and his defensive stats actually higher as well. What the hell? That's crazy. No wonder. But honestly, like, I'm gonna say I probably like Int Janemba more, because again, he's guarding already, he's dodging already, and he's gonna be hitting harder than Str Janemba in most scenarios, most situations. So, in my honest opinion, I think I'm gonna give it to Str Janemba. I'm not Int Janemba. I think Int Janemba is probably the slightly better. But like in actuality, like Str Janemba is gonna be better because he's gonna be a bit better defensively, and he has like a better dodge mechanic. But like, he does the same thing. All he doesn't have is like that dodge per turn thing, like the Str one does. That's the biggest difference, right? That's the huge difference here. It's mainly that. It's mainly the fact that it's you know, it's around just him building up that little dodge percentage, which is not much to me. Like, to me, that's not that big of a deal, right? Like, to me, it doesn't scream, oh, this is super important. You know, Str Janemba, if he would have got more attack percentage, I think he would have been great. Because the thing is, these guys are already guarding and dodging. Did he really need more dodge chance? I don't think so. I think they should have changed that dodge chance to attack percentage and given him extra 10% attack up to like 30% attack after he dodges 3 times. Or something like that. I would have taken that, or 40% even, because the Int Janemba got 40%. So why not give it that to the Str Janemba? So that's my take on it. I do like Int Janemba a bit more, just because of that. I mean, he's guarding, he's dodging, and he's just hitting higher numbers. Don't get me wrong, this man's gonna be better defensively, but like, how much more better can you get than guarding and dodging already? It's like, you guys get what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, he's gonna have higher defensive numbers, sure, but he's not gonna be like substantially better by any means. I don't think so. I think he's going to be kind of, honestly, a little bit whatever. He's interesting, but he's nothing like out of this world, unfortunately. Str Janemba definitely is kind of like on the side of things. He's very good. He's just very boring, and we've already seen this unit 100 million times. So it is what it is, though. It is what it is. But I feel like they just should have done a bit more, bro. Just a little bit more. Str Janemba definitely falls flat. I'm like, show, like, he's not bad. Like, please don't get that twisted. I'm not saying he's bad by any means, but I'm just saying my man definitely needed a little more oomph to him. He definitely needed some more power. And unfortunately, he didn't get that power, which is fine. It's not that big of a deal. But yeah, my final take on it, Int Janemba is a little better. But Str Janemba's in theory better because it's more defensive, more dodging. But Int Janemba does all that without many issues. So that's just going to be my honest thoughts on this matter. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe and all that greatness. And definitely let me know in the comments below how you guys feel about it. So I look forward to your conversations, and I'll see you guys in the next Dokkan Battle video. Take care. Peace out, everybody.